Let me take that.
He's not a hero. He is a scam artist. You know, he paid someone to shoot up a church just to play on Katie's emotions.
Well, that may very well be, but there's nothing we can do.
Simon knew that Katie was conflicted about leaving, right? So he sets up this whole elaborate scheme to make it look like someone's gunning for her. He knew if it was a life or death situation that Katie would feel guilty and beholden enough to follow him. Are you listening to me?
Even if everything you said is true, aside from issuing us a fine on the guy who discharged an illegal weapon in a public place, there's nothing more that I could do about it and nothing more that you should do.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
I will give you the only reason, the one that you were refusing to acknowledge. Katie is his wife, Mike. Katie loves you, but she loved Simon first. She swore she would never leave him. So even if there hadn't been any shots fired, Katie might have made the same choice.
See, that's the trouble. He never gave her the chance for a real choice. He lied to her, Margot. She did what she thought she had to do. She didn't know if she had any other option.
Listen to me, Mike. Even if Simon is not running from a man with a gun, even if he built this whole scenario so that he could get Katie to run off with him, the fact of the matter is she's gone. And we're both going to have to accept that.
That was...
I know.
I missed you so much. I miss touching you, saying your name.
Well, I thought I wouldn't have this with you again. I tried blocking you from my memory. The more I tried to forget, the more I remembered, you know. And I realized that the happiest I've ever been in my life, the most fulfilled, was the time I spent with you. And sometimes I wonder, did it really happen? Were we really that happy, or was it just a dream, you know?
When you lose someone, it feels like you never were happy, you know? I mean, you can't remember what it was like. And then you feel like an idiot because you finally knew what being alive was all about and you don't have anyone to share it with.
You can share it with me.
I know. That's why I'm happy.
Stay with me, Katie, please.
You're the one who left, Simon.
I'm sorry. That's just not something I can accept. All right, if Katie had chosen Simon, all the cards on the table telling the complete truth, then I would have found a way to live with that.
You sure about that?
I'm sure he set this whole thing up, and she deserves to know that. Okay, at least that way her whole life isn't built on a lie.
How's Katie going to find out this truth?
I will find her, and I will tell her. And when she knows the truth, when she knows what he did, whatever she decides, I will abide by that.
Oh, Mike, you sure do have an appetite for abuse. How are you going to find her?
There's got to be a way. People don't just disappear, do they?
Katie, we went over this. I swear to God, I will spend the rest of my life trying to make it up to you. But you've got to give me the chance.
I know. I won't abandon you.
It's not the answer I'm looking for, Katie. Baby, you have to tell me, do you still love me the way you did before?
So much changed after you left. Sometimes it felt like nothing was the same. Nothing. Except for the way I feel about you. I do still love you so much. Nothing will change that. Nothing will ever take me away from you. I promise.
Lois Seraphin. Right. Thanks. Okay, we're running a check on the psychic friend of Lily's. Good. We should know in a few minutes. If there's anything to find, we'll find it. And if this woman has a record, then you can show Lily. Maybe that'll wake her up.
Tell you, man, I don't know what else to do. Last night, I opened the door to Rose's place. You know what I saw? Lily was there with the kids. And the psychic had everyone in hysterics.
Crying out loud, the kids?
Yeah. If Lily wants to fool herself into thinking that this woman can contact Rose, that's one thing. But when she gets the kids involved, that's where I draw the line.
I can't believe that Lily let it go this far. I mean, she's always been the most practical, level-headed woman I know.
For some reason, this Lois woman has that kind of hold on her. Last night, Lily told me that she had actually seen Rose. Lily, it was a trick. Rose was not here tonight. It was Lois. That's who you saw.
No, I saw Rose after you so politely asked Lois to leave.
Lily, what do I have to do? What do I have to say to convince you that this woman is a fraud?
Rose was out there. I know it. I know that she was.
No, it was Lois. She was dressed up like
Rose. They have a saying. For those who believe, no explanation is necessary. I know what I saw.
She has to know by now that this Lois Seraphin is a charlatan. But for some reason, she refuses to be rational about this. She's seeing ghosts. She's talking to the dead. That's not the Lily that I know. Jack, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I gotta find a way to get my wife back.
Paul? You want me to trust you?
That's all there is to it.
Okay.
Oh, no catch. No, it's like you said. I think we all behaved a little strangely in that police investigation. I say clean slate. Let bygones be bygones.
Sure. You're Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, come on.
And what?
Rose was just murdered. His little brother just took the rap for her murder. I don't think it's in him to be vengeful anymore.
Well, we're going to need you to sign a contract with the club before we talk party details.
Sounds like a good idea for everybody. I'll tell you what, why don't you let me take care of that, and you go back to BRO and tell Jennifer the good news.
Do you have any idea how happy you've made me? I just can't wait to call the press department and tell them about the new beginnings for BRO and the party to launch it.
Not in my club, you won't. What kind of a freak show is this? Is this a reunion for the Ryan family?
Your partners have already agreed to our party. There really isn't anything you can do about it, Dusty.
Is this your idea, Molly?
No. But if you want to know my
I don't want your opinion. And as far as the club goes, I already told Craig that you don't exist anymore here, all right?
Really? Because my money still exists here.
Until I find someone to buy you out.
Craig, what do you think about Dusty trying to get rid of me?
Well, Craig thinks I'm right. Because Craig's my partner.
No.
And we both want you out of here.
So that's it?
Now, Molly, look, let's talk about it later, okay?
You bet we will.
Maybe. Okay, listen, you gotta keep an eye on the financial ball. The Ryan's money's just as good as anybody else.
What's going on? Huh? This feels like a lot of drama to me right now.
Well, come on. It is in the general interest of peace.
Peace?
Okay.
Am I the only one who remembers that Rose would still be alive if it wasn't for Barbara and her baby boy over there? I don't know. I don't care what they're offering. You hear me? I don't do business with them.
Rose? Can you hear me? Can you show yourself to me? I saw you last night. And if you want to contact me again, I'm here for you. Just give me a sign, anything. Lois. Wow, I'm so glad you're here.
I shouldn't be here, and neither should you.
I just needed to feel closer to Rose. I saw her last night. When I got close to her, she was already gone.
Oh, maybe she'll come again.
I don't need maybes. I need you to help me.
No, you don't. Your husband thinks I'm a fake, and soon enough he's going to convince you I am. I don't want to cause any problems around here. That's the last thing I want.
You're not. You're helping me.
No. No, your husband thinks I'm taking advantage of you. So I want you to take the money back. And I'm sorry if you feel like I've wasted your time.
No, you haven't. I don't know what I would have done if you didn't come into my life.
No, I'm so glad I met you too, but I really think it's time we parted ways before things get worse.
You brought my sister into my life. Now you want to abandon me? No. No, you're my last hope.
The psychic, she must be damn good if she's got someone like Lily believing in what she's selling.
She is. She seems to know an awful lot about Rose. She must have studied her or something. Because she isn't getting her information from the other side. That I know for sure. That's the big mystery, Jack. How does she know all the little details?
Excuse me, Detective. Is this what you've been waiting for?
Thank you very much. Okay, Holden. Mystery solved.
What have you got?
Everything you've ever wanted to know about Lois Serafin.
Listen, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
I know who fired those shots last night.
Who was it?
A guy looking for some extra cash.
What do you mean?
He did it because I paid him to do it.
What?
I paid him to shoot out the windows without hitting anyone.
You lied to me?
No, I did it.
Simon, you lied to me.
I did it for a reason.
Because telling me that you were in danger was the quickest way to get me out of town. Oh my God, I can't believe you did this. Why would you do this to me?
The danger is still real. Everything is real. There are people who still want me to pay for what happened to Mordecai and Balrudi. It's only a matter of time before they know that I'm alive and they come looking for me. They know as long as I've still got breath left in my lungs, I would risk anything to come and see you again. Now, Mike was making you second guess yourself, and the longer that happened, the less chance we have of outrunning them. There was a time when I wouldn't have to beg you to believe me.
Yeah, well, there was a time when you'd never lie to me.
You gotta help me.
Your husband...
My husband didn't lose a sister, and he has nothing to do with this. Please just take the money and don't stop helping me. I can't do this alone. I need you. My Rose, she needs you.
But I'm not sure how much more contact I can make.
You'll try. Please promise me that you'll try to contact Rose again. Please.
I'll do everything I can.
Oh, you have no idea how much this means to me.
Lois Serafin, a.k.a. Louise Snowden, Lois Simmons. The list goes on. Part-time actress, part-time grifter. This is where it all starts falling into place. According to this report, Lois Serafin's favorite hangout was the Boardwalk Casino in Atlantic City.
That's the place where I found Lily. When she took off over Christmas, that's where Rose used to dance.
Right, so even if Serafin didn't know Rose personally, she could have known her friends.
Or maybe she heard about the family. Jack, it all makes sense.
Well, if the Atlantic City PD wants her brought in on fraud charges, I'd be doing them a favor if I brought her in myself.
No, don't do that. Give me a little time. You can arrest her when I'm through with her.
Why?
You want to tell Lily that the Seraphin lady's a fraud?
She'd never believe me, Jack. I gotta find a way to prove it to her.
Mom,
How dare you?
Don't give him the satisfaction.
What he said about us.
Yeah, I heard what he said. It takes time for wounds to heal. It goes for all of us, including Dusty. I hope someday that we'll find a way to forgive and forget.
You know what? You picked the wrong words. And I'm about to kick your teeth in. I'll never forgive or forget what you did to Rose. You didn't value her life, and you never loved her.
Craig,
Yeah.
I hope your partner's objections don't prevent us from going any further with our party plans.
No. You're outvoted, partners. Sorry.
She has no vote, and she knows that, right?
You know what? Why don't I walk you to the car, and then I'll come back and I'll sort out all the details.
No, it's
tomorrow.
quite all right.
No,
really.
no, really. I should walk you to the car. It's icy out there. Come on.
Well, then I can't refuse, can I?
Paul, thank you very much for your generosity towards Craig.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Well, I'm not surprised you took the high road. You're a very good man.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right, Mom, look.
Why don't we all get out of here?
Good idea. I'm going to finish up things here. I'll see you at home.
Okay. I love you.
Yeah, okay.
So who gave Paul Ryan this lobotomy? What possessed him to think that having a party here is a good idea? Huh? It is all yours. Okay? I don't want to talk to you until this thing's...
What's that for?
That was for not sticking up for me when Dusty started that Molly's not a partner anymore garbage.
That was part of the deal.
Whose deal?
The deal I had to make with Dusty to keep you from being prosecuted like you asked.
You agreed to have me replaced?
Well, he's looking for a buyer.
Thanks a hell of a lot, buddy. Nice way to find out.
Yeah, I know. But look at this. You're gonna, in the buyout, you're gonna double your money. You're not gonna be wearing an orange jumpsuit, which is exactly what you asked for. Huh? Come on. It is a sweet deal, really.
You used me. You abused my kindness.
I went to him like you asked.
Look, if you think that you're going to walk away unharmed after I covered your butt with that black market baby broker, you better think again.
I did everything I could to help you. What?
You said that if I scratched your back, you scratched mine. Well, you know what? I scratched your back, partner, and all I got was a knife in mine.
What knife? What knife? It's just a bar. Come on, you double your money, you're free of the law. Come on. Anyway, you did make a promise, right?
And so did you.
Simon! It's me!
It's our passports. Oh, man, this is the guy I was telling you about. Grabowski, he's the guy with the passports. He's the one who's going to get us out of here.
Hi.
What are you doing here so early? We weren't meant to meet till tomorrow. Did you bring the passports?
I'm sorry, I can't help you out on that.
The hell are you talking about? You're on your way out of here.
Simon, I think something's wrong with him.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Simon! Oh, I think he's been shot.
Hey!
Coming up on As the World Turns.
What I want is for you to tell me that there is no chance that my sister will ever lose her son.
This peace, love, forgiveness thing is just an act. You want payback for what Craig tried to do to you, and you're looking for an ally.
stop. Please, look for another rag or something. He's losing so much blood. We need to take him to the hospital.
Listen, can you tell us what happened? Who shot you? Were you followed here?
No, I made sure of that.
Okay. Why don't you, if you could just get him towards the door, I'll go get the car, and we can take him. No, we can't help you here. We have to take you to the hospital.
I have to help you up. Let me sit you up.
Save yourselves. There's no time. Get out of the country. Out of the country as fast as you can. Anywhere you can, go. Now!
Simon, I think he's dead.
Damn it! Damn it! They killed him because he was helping me. He was our only way out of here.
What are we gonna do?
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry this had to happen to you.
Simon, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
We're not gonna do anything.
What are you talking about? We're just gonna sit in this boxcar with this corpse and people trying to kill us?
Maybe Mike was right. I had no right to ask you to come with me.
What?
You're gonna go back to Hotel Katie. Go back where you're gonna be safe.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes, we are not gonna do this! We can't do this!
Why? I told you. I am not leaving you ever again, so ask me anything, but don't ask me to leave you because I am not ever gonna leave you again.
I'm not saying that Craig has entirely changed his spots, but he has progressed. And that gives me hope. I might actually have a happy future with a man I love.
Rosanna, just because Craig did the right thing this time doesn't mean that he's not going to need a kick in the rear every now and then.
I know.
I wouldn't expect any miracles right now, okay?
I know what he did to Paul was horrible, despicable. But I have to believe he wouldn't have let him go to jail. He would have stopped short before any real damage was done.
You think so?
Yes. I know him. He takes shortcuts. He jumps ahead without thinking about what the actual consequences might be. But he would never knowingly cause anyone real pain. Especially me.
I hope not.
No. I know Craig. And one thing that he loves more than anything is his family. He would never do anything to lose us or to jeopardize us. Never, ever.
You know, Craig, sometimes I ask myself, I say, Molly, what are you really getting out of keeping Craig's family secrets?
Molly, we fulfilled a mutual
Oh, no, there's nothing mutual about this, and I couldn't care less if your lies come back to bite that smug little smirk off your face.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. I've told you before, and I will tell you again. If that Canadian gargoyle steps 1 foot back in this town, you're on your own, buddy.
Okay, I don't get it. I just don't get it. What did I say? Did I do something?
No, it's not you. You know Craig. Now listen, I have this. The club has this private party contract we have people sign, so I'm going to find it and you're going to sign it.
Okay. How do I know Dusty's not going to put the kibosh on?
Well, if you'd asked a couple days from now, apparently my word wouldn't mean squat. But we're both in luck because I'm still standing and I say, let's party.
All right.
Aha! There it is. All right. Just look it over and then sign on the X.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I mean, I couldn't help but notice all of the hostility that Dusty was kind of pointing in your direction.
Yeah. Imagine that.
You always get the short end of the stick, don't you? And, you run interference for your partner, Craig, and he doesn't stand up for you at the moment you need him. And Dusty, well, you love him, you forgive him for all he does wrong, and he still dumps you.
What's your point, Paul?
I'm just saying, I understand that you feel used. I can see why you would want to do something about it.
Oh my God. I should have known.
Should have known what?
This peace, love, forgiveness thing is just an act. You want payback for what Craig tried to do to you, and you're looking for an ally.
What are you doing?
Looking for his wallet. Keys, you know.
What are you gonna do with them?
I'm gonna see if the passports are back at his place.
What if they're not? What if this is some kind of trick?
I have to go and check it out.
All right, well, I'm going with you.
No, you're gonna stay here. You're gonna be much safer here. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna be with the corpse until you get back?
I'll take it out. I'll take it out when I go. Baby, please, just stay here. Try and get some rest. Okay?
Are you kidding me? Oh, no.
Yes, you have to. Hold on to this. Anything happens, do not be afraid to use it. Listen, stay with me. Stay with me, baby, please. Look at me. Do you believe in me? Do you trust me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back. Just keep your back turned. Don't turn around till I'm gone, okay?
Okay.
Champagne? Mother, do you have any idea what time it is?
Yes, it is time to celebrate. I wanted to pop a bottle earlier, but I decided to wait until my beautiful daughter arrived. Now, supermodel daughter, you can't tell me you've never sipped champagne at this hour of the day.
Well, actually, now that we are co-workers and in vino veritas and everything,
What? Honey, something wrong?
well, it's this 180 that Paul's done, wanting us all to be one big happy family. I was having my doubts about what he really wanted.
Yeah, I know.
And the fact that he's now decided to come back to BRO, Mom, this is huge.
It's huge, and it is a vote of confidence in me. And I am very happy about that. And I also believe that this reconciliation is not just about Will. And there's going to be more to us than just the occasional family dinner or lunch at the Lakeview. He believes in me again. He wants to be a part of my life, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, it's almost too good to be true.
Well, I am choosing to embrace that. And with Paul's help, BRO is going to be back on top. Better, stronger than ever before, because all of us are going to be together. All of us. Except Will. And I know that there are people in this town who wish me not a second of happiness. And I know I have much to prepare with my two sons. But just knowing that Paul wants to be with me, I tell you, I will not squander this chance. I'm not going to let any of you down.
Give it up, Paul. You're up to something. I am not buying this forgiving son act. You want revenge, and I just want to know where I fit into your plans.
What plans? I'm just trying to give you some friendly advice.
Oh, there's no such thing. No, and there's also no such thing as a son that forgives his mother overnight for sins out the yin-yang. You're setting her up for something, aren't you?
You have a very vivid imagination. It could get you into trouble.
Believe me, it does. Okay, if you're refusing to tell me what you're up to, then you at least have to tell me why you think I'd be willing to help you.
I'm not up to anything.
And what would stop me from blowing your cover? I mean, after all, Craig is my partner, practically family.
Right. Okay, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, of course,
Yeah.
that I were, plotting some dastardly deed. I could tell you all about it. You wouldn't say anything. You have nothing to gain from running your mouth.
Oh, you think so?
I know so. You look around this town, it's like nothing has changed. Barbara's still running around free even after brainwashing a child to commit murder. Craig is living large with his wife and his family even after trying to frame me for poisoning Rose. Nobody's life has changed except yours and mine. It's like someone has dropped a bomb in our two lives. I was going to marry her. I was very much in love with Rose. And you? Well, the only two things in this world that made you happy were Dusty and being here. Now you can cross them both off of your list. Dusty doesn't want you anymore. You've got no one to wake up to in the morning. No one on God's great green earth cares whether you live or die.
You know, you need to shut the hell up.
Why are you protecting me?
I'm not protecting Craig, Paul. He's a big boy.
Well, then let him stand on his 2 feet for the first time in his life. Tell me what you know.
Nothing.
Come on, Molly. If we're really gonna do this, then I have to insist on one thing. No more lies. Okay?
You should see him. He's doing the cutest little things with his hands.
It's tantric. Can't stop talking about me, can you?
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Hi, Craig.
Hello.
We were just talking about Cabot. Oh, speaking of the other man in my life, he beckons. I shall return.
Okay. Yes, all right.
Mommy's coming, Cabot.
You must be the luckiest man in the world.
I think so.
I'm talking about Rosanna.
So am I.
She could have walked out on you, Craig. She probably should have walked out on you, but somehow you've managed not only to hold on to somebody you don't deserve, but it actually seems like she loves you even more.
I am well aware of how fortunate I am.
Well, at least you got everything settled with the adoption issue, right? Craig, you did get everything settled with the adoption issue, didn't you?
Yeah, basically, of course.
Because you told me that you called the birth mother and she told you that the adoption was completely legal. You were telling me the truth, right?
Would I lie about my son's adoption?
Yes, of course you would, Craig. There's nothing you wouldn't lie about to save your sorry behind, but I don't really want to debate that right this minute. What I want is for you to tell me that there is no chance that my sister will ever lose her son. Can you do that, Craig? Well, it must be just awful to lose a sibling. To lose one who looks so much like you. It must be like losing your other half.
We were identical on the outside, but on the inside, Rose had all the guts.
You're braver than you know. It takes courage to believe in things you don't understand, to leave your heart and mind open to all the possibilities on the other side. Oh, boy.
Is it Rose?
Oh, I feel her. So strong. She's here.
Tell her that I got the kids together and I got them together to say goodbye to her.
She knows. She was there. With Luke, with Natalie, with Faith. She was there all along.
I saw her. Holden said it was all smoke and mirrors, but he was wrong. I said,
Hey, Lily, tell the Bambinos I'm thinking about them all the time, and I can't wait to see their adorable little faces again.
Oh, it's Rose. She's here.
I hope they haven't already forgotten about me.
No, we can never forget about you.
Ask them if they remember this one. Jamo, Jamo, Jamo.
I can't believe it. You helped me. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's enough.
What are you talking about?
What the hell are you trying to pull here, lady?
I'm living a nightmare here, and it gets worse by the minute.
Sharon committed murder.
Cameron's body can't be left where it is.
Now, in desperate times,
Quit. You can't afford any mistakes.
call for drastic measures.
I have to get rid of this body. Please. Oh, God.
This week on The Young and the Restless.
What kind of game you trying to pull here, huh? Is it a news story, a sting? Because whatever it is...
I don't know what you're talking about.
You really had me fooled. You really had me going there. What happened? The husband get to you?
Holden doesn't even know that I'm here.
Oh. You can drop
The act, Lily. You wear the cups, out front or in back.
Why would the police be here?
Because let me remind you something. I gave you your money back, so you know, no hard feelings.
Hard feelings about what?
Oh, God. I didn't do anything except tell you what you wanted to hear.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, no, you can't leave here. What about Rose?
Rose! She's never here, Lily. I played an old tape that she sent from Italy. Everything that Lois said is a lie. She's been lying all along. And you just saw it for yourself.
Now, there might be one or two technicalities that haven't been ironed out
The adoption
yet.
is illegal, isn't it?
Did I say illegal?
Rosanna named him. She had him christened. She has bonded with him. She's his mother. Cabot is her son, Craig.
Yes, and mine, and I love him every bit as much as she does, okay? But she is sensitive right now. That's why this has to stay quiet. Until it's settled.
Until it's settled?
Until it's settled.
And how are you going to settle it? By doing something even more illegal than what you've already done?
No. It's what you are going to do for me.
No. Forget it.
No,
Not gonna happen.
It is legal, it is moral, and it might even bring a rosy glow to your cheeks. Huh? So here's what you do. You talk to your highly impressionable cousin Molly, and you tell her to keep her highly impressionable mouth shut.
Okay. Well, if you ever do change your mind, you want to unburden yourself, want a little more friendly advice.
Advice about what?
I don't know, but you're up to something, and don't try and deny it, because I know that you and Craig are up
We
to
are
something.
not up to anything, Paul. We're just partners.
We're not partners, lapdog, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
You've got something on me.
What would I possibly have on Craig Montgomery?
I don't know. Henry told me something a few months
Oh,
back.
give me
No.
a break. Henry?
Yeah. Henry said that you recommended the baby broker. Well, all right. So how much longer are you going to protect a partner that won't fulfill his end of the bargain? Why don't you tell me, really, what happened with this so-called adoption?
On the next As the World Turns...
If she stays with you, she is going to die young.
Thanks for your opinion, Mike.
And if you really care about her, you will let her leave right now.
You know, I'm not going to let you make this my fault. You're the one who's been dealing with illegal babies. You're the one that should pay for it.
I'm calling in regard to a case of illegal adoption of an infant male.
You got a name?
Last name Montgomery, first name Craig.